Hi everybody, welcome to Monday 13th of January for your weekly energy insights for this week. So please do say hello. When you join, please say hello. If you're, do a hashtag replay if you're on replay. I know many of you do catch up on replay, which is awesome. So here we are. What are we feeling for this week? I feel the energy I've tapped into is, it feels auspicious, actually. It feels like the week is just going to do this. It's going to go up and up and up, or this, if your brain works the other way. So today, though, we've got the full moon. I've got a full moon in Cancer, and I put a post out in the group earlier for you to just give you a bit of a feel and energy for this full moon. And I also put in 3 journal prompts, so I'd encourage you to go and have a look at that post in the group and do some exploring around that. We'll be doing a really deep dive during Soul Sanctuary this evening. So if you want to drop in for this full moon cord cutting, I'm going to do facilitate, kind of is perform, I suppose, a group cord cutting, my signature treatment with this full moon. This full moon is about coming home to yourself, being your true self and letting everything go. So it makes absolute sense and feels right for me to gift you, or for those of you that are attending through the drop-in session, my signature treatment of cord cutting, releasing. I think particularly as we're in this first month of a calendar year, you know, there is lots of this new beginnings kind of energy coming through, isn't there? So releasing anything that might have snuck in to this calendar year with you from 2024. This will be a great session to release and let go of all of that. So, full moon today, so a big clearing, it feels like a bit of a culmination, because full moons have a beautiful energy of bringing everything together. You know, it's that end of a cycle, isn't it? Beginning, ready for a new one to begin tomorrow. This kind of completion, and therefore, you know, the sort of all that you're grateful for, and all the, you know, this previous moon cycle has taught you, perhaps, you know, to say thank you for that, and I let go, and now know I no longer need this belief, that energy, that person, that project, and clearing the space and the way for the new to arrive with the new moon in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I think that energy is then from tomorrow kind of building and creating this beautiful, very powerful, soft, feminine, intuitive energy, full of synchronicity and magic and wonder, which is my favorite aspect of this spiritual path. You know, that the stuff that happens that you can't explain, and you just know is down to the universe being at work and your soul team and angels and guides. I just love it. So your crystals for this week, your crystals that are going to help to support you. So this is your mainstay for the week, and it is the amethyst crystal. So your mainstay, which is all about psychic connection and growth. So working with your abilities, enhancing your abilities, and knowing that you are safe and protected, because this amethyst always has an energy of protection to it as well. And we haven't seen this crystal in quite a while, but it so makes sense, particularly for today. So it's the malachite, the green, beautiful malachite. Isn't that amazing? I love it, malachite. So malachite is, they're all healing crystals, aren't they? But it's a healing crystal for removing toxicity from the body, from the mind, from the heart, and any kind of, poison, be that, it could even be, I shared with my community the other day that I've been experiencing psychic attack over the last couple of weeks. And so the malachite can really help, heal and remove and repel that any kind of crappy lower vibration psychic energy that, you might be carrying or feeling burdened by. And of course, that amethyst is there to assist. Amethyst is, obviously the crystal of the violet flame as well. It's the violet crystal, so it has an energy of transformation too. And I think when you bring the two together, they work very powerfully to support and heal you. So brilliantly, Facebook on my desktop says there are comments and viewers. It's not showing them to me, so I'm just going to check my phone so that I can speak with you. Lovely Emma, welcome darling, welcome, hello. It's nice to have you here. You will be here in person soon at this very table. Right, let me just pop that there. So those are your crystals, the amethyst and the malachite. They're really beautiful working together. And the cards for you today, for this week, I'm working with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. There is an energy this week from our ancestors, ancient wisdom that we can tap into. What do you need to draw upon to heal and release for the ancestral lineage, but also the wisdom that you can call upon to help you and support you? So let's see. So I'm being shown there are two cards for you. So the first card is your overall umbrella energy for the week. And what does everybody need to know or do about that? Yeah. So, at the beginning I said, I feel the energy is quite auspicious and it's just going to do this. It's going to climb, the energy just getting more and more positive as we release and do this healing work with the Cancer full moon. We just liberate ourselves, create space for new. So your umbrella card for the week, I love this, is the Fire Guardian. So for those of us in England, especially the north of England, it is cold, so we can really tap into that fire, can't we? But the Fire Guardian is the angel that really invites us to go deep within and connect with our passions, our desires, what we want. Hello, lovely Anna. Welcome, darling. Welcome. Igniting those passions. If you go back to the energy insights that I was talking about for the whole year this time last week, one of those, and it's a very key theme coming through, and particularly related to this full moon, if you go look at those journal prompts, about being our true selves, leading with heart and soul. This is recognizing our truth and becoming and being and owning our truth. So the Fire Guardian really helps us to do that, to own it and to go, yeah, this is what my desires are. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what fires me up, lights me up. And then the second card, which is more about what do you need to know and do about that, about your accessing and perhaps even uncovering your passions and desires, is about working with your intuition and your sacred abilities, your spiritual abilities, your feminine abilities. Which really makes sense with that amethyst crystal as well, doesn't it? Amethyst is a crystal of the moon as well, of course. So the oracle says, wait for important information. Wait for important information. because this, as you well know, working with the universe and your soul team, it's all about divine timing and surrendering to that and trusting in it, trusting deeply in that magic of synchronicity, that, you know, that all those wonderful magical energies I was talking about earlier. So we've got this tap into your passions and your desires, and, you know, open, really open, front heart and back heart, open on a soul-hearted level to explore those and work with those. And you do this by dropping into your heart space, getting out of your head and into your heart, you know, employing the practices that work for you, whether that be journaling or oracle cards or dancing, or being out in nature, or just meditating, or, you know, whatever it is for you, painting, drawing. You know, it is those creative, peaceful activities and practices that create the stillness so that we can hear what's going on in here, right? So I'm just going to read the extended message from here, because there is something else coming through that I will pick up as I read it. Oracle, yes. Yeah, so angels, ancestors, and the universe, your soul team is speaking to you at this time, but you've got to listen to them. You know, you've got to be able to kind of do your practices to be able to hear it and feel it and see it and hear it and know it, right? Look and listen for important conversations, signs, messages, signier signs, Anna, that will point you in the right direction. And you're being guided to wait for more information. So, you know, this is, I know when we get this kind of spark of passion or spark of idea, if you're anything like me, we kind of get so excited about it and how amazing it's going to be that we run full steam ahead. But there is so much power in sitting with it for a while, sitting and feeling it, so that you can become the container to own it if now is the right time for it for you. There's an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time. Funny enough, that guidance came through in my journaling this morning about, you know, kind of doing this ancestral healing around being clouded by overthinking, you know, kind of I was literally showing the third eye gets clouded when we think too much. It's about here, not here. And our ancestors, I sense, were more, if we would only listen to our intuition and have the courage to act upon it, surrender to it, trust in it, then the world would be a better place. So maybe that is what you are being called forward to do. Or embrace this week. If you've been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Yeah, so that is really putting ego and any kind of fear energy over here, just over here, paused, in a hammock asleep with a cocktail, maybe tucked up in bed asleep. That's what I do with mine. And allow that soul self to come forward and lead. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them and trust your relationship with them. I think that's really important, and the relationship that you have with your higher self. So we'll be doing the work in Soul Sanctuary this evening around this full moon and what we need to let go of and what we need to clear and release ourselves from. And then for the rest of the week, I just feel things just getting more and more magical and beautiful and fabulous. So have a really good week, really, really good week. I look forward to seeing those of you coming to Soul Sanctuary tonight, and I will see the rest of you later in the week. All right, take care.